Oh my gosh. It's Jeffrey Talks. Learning to Rise. I'm Jeff. Today's day 9 of 14 videos in 14 days, or 14 days of positivity videos to spread throughout the world. So I just got off work. It was a long day and I'm tired. And to be completely honest, it's hard to be doing this right now. But some amazing people that I've met along this journey in my recovery and sobriety, they have told me to just show up. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is show up. So I'm here. I want to invite you guys to subscribe to my channel. I'm also going to put a link to subscribe to my email list. You also will get a free PDF download to read this article that talks about the difference between good stress and bad stress, basically. It's really, really interesting. Our body reacts the same way to like riding a roller coaster, like super excited, anxiety. Or like, gosh, or like going to a funeral, and like depression and like this anxiety of like what's next type thing. I don't know if that was a good example, but positive and negative feelings of anxiety has the same physical reaction in our humanly beautiful bodies. So today's topic is going to be on how alcohol gave me an artificial spiritual experience. Basically, like, I worshipped alcohol, and now coming up on almost 3 years sober, I could not be happier because I found something else that was really inside me this whole entire time. So I guess I'll start off by saying that after 10 years of consuming alcohol, it started out as just having fun. Started out as like a way to like be social and laugh, and my ambitions kind of went to the wind, and I finally felt whole. That it almost gave me this like out of body experience because I didn't focus on what he said or she said, or what I was going to do the next day, or, oh my God, I might say something stupid, or, like financially, maybe I wasn't in the best like mindset, or I wasn't in the best, like I wasn't successful according to my standards, whether it was finances, whether it was in a relationship. And so, yeah, all my ambitions kind of went away, and really just kind of la-di-da and carefree, and literally just wanted to have fun. Anything and everything that made me happy or feel good. So when I drank, it was almost immediate that I would have that feeling. It's like feeling just like this like warmness, and I would feel at peace. But then fast forward, about halfway, I'm starting to get a little more blackouts, starting to, like definitely like experience what it means to be like multiple day hangovers. And then fast forward to the end, and I can't stop drinking. So what started out as just like fun, and this can be anything, guys and gals, I really want to encourage you to like, just because my experience is with alcohol and getting loaded, like doesn't mean that I don't have a problem with food. It doesn't mean that I don't have a problem with sugar. It doesn't mean that I don't have a problem with like sex. It doesn't mean that like all these other gambling, right? All these other things that could potentially be incredibly addictive. Like, alcohol was just my DOC, my drug of choice, if you will. So I guess I'm just opening that up so that, like, you can relate to just this, if you can relate to this kind of craving, like, mindset, to where this was like my God, my one all to be all, and I can't live without this. So alcohol isn't bad. Too much alcohol is bad, right? So towards the end, when I couldn't stop, it became a physical dependency, just in order for me to, like, not be stuck inside my own head. I couldn't control the thoughts. I couldn't control my life. Just this world, this chaotic, like, whirlwind or hurricane of uncontrollable toxicity. You know, I was moving in and out of apartments, couldn't afford it. I was racking up my IRS bill. I owed the IRS a lot of money, and I couldn't keep money in my pocket. I couldn't keep a decent girl in my life longer than, actually, even then, couldn't keep a girl to be involved in my life, to share in this journey together, more than like 2 months, because I realized that, oh, you drink like this all the time, not just on this special, like, 4th of July weekend or something. This is you every weekend. Yeah. So my point being is that, like, alcohol gave me this feeling of wholeness. Alcohol made me feel whole. When you took alcohol away from me, I felt, worthless, shame, guilt, and all the feelings and everything just started creeping back up. And I was like, no, drink, like, go away feelings, down, down, down. So basically, the reason why I drank is because it gave me an artificial spiritual experience. So in order to be almost 3 years sober now, 2 years, 11 months, and some change, I needed to learn how to fill that void with spirituality, with, like, just a wholeness that is actually within myself, with this childlike love, with this childlike forgiveness, and someone that doesn't hold on to grudges of myself. Again, this is like a relationship with myself, and allowing myself to feel everything that I was numbing from with alcohol. And that once I gave up, because it's a choice, once I, chose to do, God, I don't even know how to word that. Like, I guess gave up. I gave it up. It wasn't working anymore. I gave up drinking because it wasn't working anymore. So I had to find something else that worked. All natural, organic, right? Give me those organic vegetables and organic food to make me feel whole. Whole Foods. I swear this isn't a marketing thing for Whole Foods, but that was pretty good. Didn't do that on purpose. That just happened. So now it's basically just trying to seek out a power that is bigger than myself. I've heard examples of, like, basically just not relying on myself to, like, feel whole. I look for internal and, like, basically anything and everything that's bigger than myself from a spiritual standpoint. That's how I do it. I have heard stories of, like, people making, like, doorknobs their, spiritual guide, and I've heard it working. So I guess for me, guys, alcohol gave me an artificial spiritual experience. Now I need to, like, I look for things that are real, that are solid, and not that it wasn't. And I'm not trying to condone alcohol, because to each their own. But for me, in my experience, it led me down a path and down a journey that I could not continue to go down. And that's just me. Everyone has their thing, and it's all good, even if you don't have a thing. Cool, sweet, good to see you. So it's kind of a touchy situation, I guess, for me, and I kind of realize that as I'm speaking through this. But alcohol destroyed me. It destroyed my soul and my spirit, and it kind of took away, well, no, it totally took away the will and the desire to live. And now, having been given a different perspective on life, I am so happy to be alive today. Even amongst this COVID-19 stuff, I'm so happy to be alive. I'm so grateful to be a part of just this exciting time. And I know that people are dying, and I know there's a lot of like negativity going on, but that's not what this is. This is 14 videos of positivity. So I'm grateful to be alive. The Chinese have a saying or a virtue or something like that where it's may you be born in exciting times. We are definitely alive during a very, very exciting time, and I'm grateful to be sober today. I'm grateful to have another avenue, another outlet, if you will, an internal outlet that I can tap into, basically just getting out of my own way to receive love from the universe. Some hippie stuff, but bear with me. This is my story. And I don't have to drink anymore. I have a choice now. Before I didn't have a choice. So, that being said, hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like or dislike. I would prefer you like, but it's okay. Any type of engagement is encouraged. So, my email list. I'm going to leave a link. Subscribe to my email list, and you'll get a free PDF. So, my name's Jeff. This is Learn to Rise. Jeff Talks. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.